Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 6, Episode 3 of A Game of Thrones, the board game, and we're playing with the Dance of Dragons expansion deck. We are calling this episode A Storm of Swords. I've been rereading the novels, so just spice it up a bit. We've got all the factions on the board. We had a few conquests in round 2. And we're going to jump right back into it. Before we do, a quick shout out to our sponsor, Pontos Fathom Press. Check out our bookstore link. We've got the Alchemy of Azathoth, Necromancy of Nyarlathotep, new Artificial Psychology series out there. Lots of stuff for you guys to check out. Helps us support the channel. You can also check us out on Patreon for as little as $1, and check out some digital copies of things, behind the scenes work in our hobbies, painting schedule, upcoming games for Joan of Arc, A Song of Ice and Fire, miniature paint-throughs. Go ahead and check that out there. As usual, liking, subscribing helps us grow the channel. So let us jump into round 3. We're going to jump into the Westeros phase. We've got the round marker on 3. We're going to turn over our Westeros cards. And first off, we've got a Throne of Blades. It says, the holder of the Iron Throne token chooses whether everyone updates their supply and reconciles armies. Let's do that. Yeah, I think we'll just jump right into that. Everybody will check out their supply and reconcile their armies. So we'll start out with, we'll just go through all of them. I'll go Baratheon first. We've got 1 barrels. We've got 1. Still only 1 with Baratheon, so they're still set. Next up, we will go to Martell. In Dorne, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4. They've got 4. So they are still up at 4. And they can have 3, 2, 2. So they're fine. Let's go up to Greyjoy. They have got 2, 3, 4, 5. They've got 5, so they've actually moved up to here. Let's go next to Lannister. Lannister was at 5. They have 2, 4, 5. 5. They're still on 5. Next up, we will go to Stark. Stark has 1, 2. Well, Kaelin does not have a barrel, so they're up to 2. They're still where they are. And lastly, we'll go to Tyrell. They have lost some, so let's see. They've got 1. Ooh, Tyrell is now in trouble. 1, 2. 1, 2. So they're moving down from 4 to 2. They have 3, 2, 2. They're still okay. Oh no, they've got to break up some of these armies. So let's move this out and move this. Oh, they've got 3, 2. They've got 3 actually. So they're okay. They've just moved down 1. I saw that they had this one here. So they have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so they're okay. So they have 3, 2, 2. This is going to have to come out. This has to become a Greyjoy now, because they've taken this. So this becomes Greyjoys. Okay, that'll be that. 3, 2, 2, 2. They're going to lose 1 army somewhere. So let's have them lose down in 3 towers. See, they're kind of overextended here in the Mountains of the Moon. So let's have them lose that one, and they'll keep their consolidation down here. Okay. Okay, so next up, we're going to have a Clash of Kings, bid on the influence track. Well, I'm not going to go through a bidding, but what I will do is break out some dice here. And a bunch of dice. And maybe I'll just simulate a bidding. So we'll sort of go. So we got 1, 4, 4, 2, 5, 4. 1, 4, 4, 2, 5, 4. So Baratheon will bid a 5 on this one, and so Baratheon. We'll just have everybody pay in. Let's call it like we'll just have a pay in. All right, just do it easier. Okay, so Baratheon gets the Iron Throne. And we'll just move everybody back down one. And then we'll bid one on all 3 influence tracks. So we'll roll again. 1, 1, 4. 1, 1, 4, 1, 4, 4. So we've got 3-way tie. Let's just have Greyjoy, Stark, and Sunspear. 3, 3, 3. 3, 1, 1. So Stark will get the second one. We'll just slide everybody down. So Stark will get the Iron Sword. So Stark gets the sword, Baratheon gets the crown, gets the throne, and the last one we'll do for the Raven. I mean, usually you bid on this, but I think just because a solo game, it just makes it easier for me to manage it. So that'll be 1, 4, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 4. Let's just have these guys re-roll. And the Raven goes to Martell. So we're going to move Martell up here. And that's the new Iron track. Okay, and then next up for card 3, we got a Web of Lies. Supply orders cannot be placed during the planning phase. Support orders cannot be played. And we're going to advance the track by 2 wildings. So we're up to 4 on the wilding track. Okay, so speaking of orders, let's jump into our orders phase. We'll go ahead and just get these out on the board. I think we'll have Baratheon. We're going to come down to Winterfell here. It looks like that's the best move for them. They cannot play support orders, so we might as well just play some attack orders here. So no support orders can be played this round. So we'll put this here, and we'll put this one here. And we'll also throw these down here. And we'll just put this down here for now. And that's Baratheon. Next up, we're going to have Martell. Martell, I think they're going to make a move against... Let's have Martell make a move against Tyrell and Baratheon. So let's put this here. Let's put our raid orders down. We can't play support this round, so let's play that's that one. Let's also hit this one. This one will go to here, sure. And then we'll play this one. This one. This one. And this one. Okay, next up we'll do Lannister. Lannister probably going to keep moving up against... let's have them moving against... Moving into the Reach, maybe. Against Tyrell. Let's give the Lannisters... this one here. And then also we'll give them this here. And we'll give them this one here. Also have them going up against this here. So the tides are turning with the Lannister relationship, it looks like. This is the way I'll play it. Here, they'll keep this one here. Okay. Greyjoy. Greyjoy's consolidated down here as well. Let's have them also make a move against enemies down here. We'll put these out here. And I'll put this up here. Okay. Next up, we will go to Starks. Starks will continue their campaign as well. And let's have the Starks also doing here, and here. Stark has dwindled forces, it seems. And then we'll go to Tyrell. Okay. All right, that's going to do it. So we'll reveal our orders now, and we'll execute the orders. Let's go ahead just from the top. And then we will first carry out our raid orders. We'll go in the by order of the Iron Throne for these to reconcile them or to action them. Okay, so we're going to go by Baratheon first raid order. First raid order here, that will negate this movement of their ships. We'll go against Lannister, has a raid order against these. That's going to knock them out. We'll have a raid order here against this crown. That subverts that. And raid order. This raid order here doesn't get any play, so that's fine. Okay, let's go on to now. We will play our march orders. Again, in the same way, we'll start out with Baratheon. We'll have Baratheon's move from Castle Black down to Winterfell. So it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 7 versus 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. We also are going to get a Stark gets a +1 for attacking with the sword. And we have Melisandre versus Steelshanks Walton. So basically it's 6, 7, 2, 4, 5, 6, 9 versus 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, and it's going to be Stark victory. So these guys get pushed back We'll clear these out. So first victory for Starks. Let's discard. It says after the battle, return any house card to your discard pile. So she can return. Why doesn't she return? Stark gets. Sorry, Baratheon will return Stannis Baratheon to their pile. So we get Stannis and Stannis Baratheon back in our pile. Next up, we will go to March Orders by Lannister. Lannister's March Orders. They will march down from King's Landing to the Reach with a +1. So they have 3, 4 versus 4. Lannister and Tyrell. Let's see how it fares out. So 4 versus 4. Mace Tyrell 4 versus Sir Kevin Lannister 3. The Tyrells win, and they will, because they have this, retreat them back, and they lose a token. Into the discard. Next up we have, after Lannister, we have Tyrell. I think they will continue the combat. This time, though, they will march into... Oh, I didn't clear these, right? So that was King's Lane. These two get cleared. Next is... Tyrell is going to go... let's have them march into here. And they're going to use up that march order. Next we have is Greyjoy. Greyjoy will attack to Old Town, where they've got 3, 4 versus 3, 4. Greyjoy, Tyrell. Victarion Greyjoy versus Randall Tarley. 2 swords. 3, 4. Because they've got this, it's going to be a victory for Tyrell. So 2 losses for Greyjoys. They also lose a knight as a result. Discard. Keeping it going to Starks. Starks are going to come into from Moat Cailin down to the Twins against Lannisters. Starks have the +1 sword, so they're at 4, 5, 6 versus 4. They've got Ramsay Bolton versus Qyburn. So I can grab any, I can play power tokens for Qyburn to get somebody from, so they're going to play 3 power tokens and they will get Randall Tarley, right? So they get 3. So now it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It doesn't matter. They still lose. And I gain +1 to Reek and +1 from my sword. So it's actually the victory for Ramsay Bolton. So we'll discard this. We will move. They will retreat back to, I'll say, Seaguard. And they lose. They don't lose any. They just retreat back to Seaguard. And that's going to do it for them. We also have attack here for... Power tokens can go to this box. Okay, we have keeping on our march orders. Looking through, I'm going to march this force of down to here, just to keep them in power. And we will have the Sunspear attack going onto the ship against Baratheon. We've got 4 versus 1. Baratheon. We've got Cersei Lannister. If you are being supported in this combat, Sunspear gets pushed back to retreat. And that will do it. We will move these into here, and we will also have a combat from these three, from Starfall into the 3 towers, where we've got 3, 4 versus 3, 4, 3, 4. We will get a card from Sunspear and a card from Tyrell, and we will see what we've got here. Sir John Fossaway and Doran Martell, 4. So that's going to be a victory for Doran Martell. They will retreat to the Dornish Marches, and they will take this from them. Okay, and that is going to do it. Let's do our consolidates. So we will get, Dorn will get 2 tokens. Another token. This was a Sunspear. Yep, we have Mountains of the March just gets a token. They will also get 2 tokens for this one. 2 power tokens there. Other ones. Sea Road Marches, a token for the Greyjoys. And Lannisport, just a single additional token. And that is going to do it. That's going to do it for this. We can choose not to option out of that one. That's going to do it, guys. So I'm going to advance this over to round 4. We'll see you guys in turn 4. Thanks for watching. Talk to you in the next game. Bye-bye.